Hello to all you dear Scorpios. This is your monthly horoscope for January of 2022. Not too long video, 5-minute video, precise, concise. And if you want to go a bit more into the depths of the astrology, which is probably what you want because you're a Scorpio after all, they want to go deep, don't they? Then you can check out my videos that I made, on my YouTube channel from the yearly horoscopes for 2022, a Venus-Pluto conjunction, Pluto, very interesting for the Scorpio people, and the Venus retrograde, also very interesting. So check that out if you want to have a bit more in-depth of an understanding of what's going on. But January, what is this all about? Well, the most important thing is, of course, that the South Node shifts signs and it's going to be in your sign. So the South Node is going to be in Scorpio. It starts in January and it's for the whole year. It's going to stay there. And the North Node is going to be in your opposite sign of relationships, and that will be in Taurus. So what is this all about? Scorpio, when the South Node transits your sign, for most people it's not so much fun. Why? Because they have to say goodbye to an old part of themselves. Now, Scorpios, they understand this so well. The shedding of expressions like the shedding of the skin, the transformational energy. Of course, rebirth, yay, but a death is not always so amazing. But this is what's gonna happen for you. Some part of you, or some, whether it is your sun sign or your ascendant, to a lesser extent the moon, but there is something that you were letting go of. And although Scorpios are known, because it's a fixed sign, of not wanting to let go something or someone, and especially when it's their own identity, they are not really good at that in the beginning, but ultimately it takes a little bit longer. But when they've done it, they are transformed. There are someone new. And this is the beauty of it. So I want you to see it like that, dear Scorpios, because you're going to like it. A part of you that is no longer so suiting you, it's done. Basta. It's done because it's worn out. There's a psychology around it that has to do with an upgrade. You're getting some sort of an upgrade when the nodes are returning in your sign. And this is definitely because you're going to have eclipses there throughout the year. This is definitely about parts that have been suiting you for a long while. And so some new personality traits that have been, that you have suppressed because it's Scorpio after all, can come out, but in a way mature way. And so the result of that is that you're going to attract new people. And that's the 7th house. Whether you are in a relationship or not, you are going to attract new people into your life that is going to match up with your new being, so to speak. So you're going to say, I attract different people now. The energy of these people is new, but that is because you have changed. And so yes, very exciting energy with the South Node in your sign. I just had the transit of the South Node in my sign when it went through Sagittarius, and it is amazing because it shifts you into a brand new life. It's like a rebirth without literally having the rebirth. You know what I mean? So and it's a carte blanche that you're getting. You're getting that new territory, and that is very, very exciting, especially when Uranus is in your opposite sign. You're still attracting very unusual people into your life, and that is amazing as well. Now, if this isn't enough, I know I'm, a couple of you Scorpios probably are gonna think, a bit of suspicious, like, Veerle is always telling those positive things, but hey, you know why now. If you understand a bit of astrology, my Sagittarius rising. But anyway, I have Venus in Scorpio and my ruler as well. So Scorpio is all about to this year, and I mean not the whole year, but the first couple of months of 2022 especially January. You know, it's the kickoff, so to speak, again, because you're gonna have Jupiter in your fifth house. That is so nice for you, Scorpios, because it's gonna stay there for a couple of months, but you're gonna enjoy it. The fifth house is the house of self-expression. It's the house of love. It's the house of what you love to do. It's the house of relating to your children, lovers, projects, hobbies. So expand. And January is a very good time. You know, it's the first month of the year. It's a splendid time to start new things and start a new hobby, start a new romance if you can, right? If you're single and you fancy someone, go with it. You know, Jupiter in the fifth house is amazing. It's probably going to be someone who's got those Jupiterian Piscean traits, who's a bit mysterious, but at the same time very jovial and very flamboyant and very positive. So that is uplifting, especially for you Scorpios. And then the Mercury retrograde on the 15th of the month is in Aquarius. That is in your fourth house at 10 degrees of Aquarius. That is always a time where we reassess. So we reassess what? Well, the fourth house. And the fourth house has to do with literally your house. It also has to do with your emotional well-being. So a lot of rethinking. You may also rethink of going back to maybe watching some old pictures, going back to your home country if you live in another country, and but also thinking about maybe moving, or this is a good time to think about and to assess this, but to implement it in signing contracts when Mercury goes direct. That is next month, around the 5th of and onwards of February. At the very end of the month, it's also going to be retrograde in Capricorn again. And that is for you, your third house, where already the Venus retrograde is going on. So a lot of reassessment around your thinking processes, the way that you think, the way that you pick up information. It's transforming here. It's changing here. You're thinking a lot about love. You're thinking a lot of what you can transform. You're thinking a lot about reality and realness in life, and that authenticity versus connection as well, because it's Venus after all. So quite a deep month again, but I think you're gonna like it with those nodes shifting into your own sign as well. And so I will be talking more about that in the upcoming months. Having said that, thank you so much for watching. Have a very, very good January, dear Scorpios, and see you next month. Bye-bye.